A TV comedian is learning to walk again at the age of 41 after part of his spine was removed. Matt Forde, 41, who is best known for shows such as Spitting Image, will return to the Edinburgh Fringe Festival this year. He has said he is determined not to let a cancer diagnosis and treatment hold him back. At last year's Fringe, the comedian thought he was suffering from sciatica, but then found out it was a cancerous tumor at the base of his spine. He then went on to have part of his spine removed in order to remove the cancer and has spent the subsequent months recovering and relearning how to walk. However, he has now returned to work and will perform his new show, The End of an Era, from August 1st to 25th at the Pleasance Beyond during the festival. He said, "I cannot wait to perform at the Edinburgh Fringe again, despite returning to the place where my life turned upside down. After my final show there, I was told I had cancer. Instead of going on tour, I was being carved open to have the base of my spine removed. Now I know how turkeys feel. And it was in the run-up to Christmas. I'm learning to walk again, and with the help of two fantastic helpers, Sticks, I will be back on stage." He added, "When I was laid in that hospital bed in excruciating pain, the only thought on my mind was, at least I'll get a show out of this. Then I'd remember that I'm a political comedian and I'd think, oh well, at least people don't have to hear me do a show about this." Matt is best known for shows such as Spitting Image and Unspun with Matt Forde. This comes as Matt opened up about having a colostomy bag following cancer surgery and how he was repulsed at the thought of having one, when told by doctors. The Absolute Radio presenter was speaking on BBC's Newscast podcast when he revealed his worries in the aftermath of undergoing surgery for a spinal tumor. Matt commented on a post on X, formerly Twitter, from BBC Sounds, which shared his story that he needed a colostomy bag with the comment, "The thought of having a colostomy bag didn't just worry me, it repulsed me. But I've got used to it very quickly and don't feel embarrassed about it at all. If you're about to have one, don't worry. It's completely different to how I imagined it." In the accompanying video clip, Matt started by saying that his recovery is going well so far. "I feel great. I've totally got used to having a colostomy bag, which I remember someone on our street getting one when I was a kid. I was like, that sounds like the worst thing. That sounds like the most harrowing thing. It's amazing how quickly you get used to it. And then, peeing, I had to self-catheterize myself." Speaking about his cancer treatment earlier this year, Matt described the scar on his back after a 13-hour operation to remove a cancerous tumor from the base of his spine as something that looks like a huge shark bite. "They pumped me full of all sorts. I don't remember much about it. The only thing I remember is Luton equalising against Forest, very late on, and was thoroughly distraught. That was the most painful thing that happened to me while I was in hospital," joked the passionate Forest fan to Nottingham Live in February. He went on to add, "I can't believe it was at the end of August I discovered I had cancer, and by October it was out, and by the end of December I'd been discharged home. The 10 weeks in hospital were at times difficult, painful, but looking back on it, that's rapid. The physios there are incredible. It is such a big part of recovering from surgery like that. I was fascinated at how the body would deal with this. It was a huge investigation into how the system works and how my body would react and what heals faster and what challenges I'm going to face, and in a way, trying to enjoy it, a sort of curious adventure. I know from an armchair point of view what the NHS can do these days is amazing, but to go through that and find that out for myself was really cool. Matt Forde's Soho Theatre gigs are now available at sohotheatre.com, and his Edinburgh Festival Fringe run will be for sale on Thursday, May 9th at Fringe. Follow Mirror Celebs on TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube and Threads.